Hi, this is just a quick video recap of the work we're going to be doing in the next couple of days or two. There was a couple of things we didn't quite get nailed down, or anyway, just to remind. So this is the cab here, and we got this rotates, by the way. So I don't think that's going to interfere with solar panels. But the idea is to put, so this is back of the unit. The idea is to put the 4 solar panels arranged kind of on the front of the vehicle, and ideally there would be space left for a cargo rack either here or here. And then I think Michael said we were going to go in through the refrigerator here. Okay, let's go inside. On the outside you can see the original mounts for the awning and electrical. This here looks like that has been exposed to the weather, probably just needs tidying up there. And we're going to arm right here as well. You can see the original fabric is still in the rail up there from when it got ripped off. So that's the details with the awning. Inside the unit, here we have, you can see the television above the door. The idea was to move this router. This has got that's a 9-volt DC input that comes from an adapter. The idea is to put this probably up on the ceiling here, put the GX display panel here, maybe run the GX wire, and you can have the GX unit on the, I haven't taken this off for a while, but the space up here and the space on the side, you might be able to put MPPT controller, GX unit, etc. in there. And underneath the fridge, you can see the control panel, the breaker box rather, and behind that is the existing converter, which we're going to replace with that converter inverter. It'd be nice to get it in the same spot there. I've taken up this bed stuff. I'm wondering if there's any way of getting the batteries put in underneath this bed here. This is all a bit messed up, and I need to give it some attention. But there's some space down here, and maybe the other side, I'm not sure. So any way we can get the 2 batteries in there, that would be ideal. If not, I have another spot in mind. Let's go and take a look. Okay, we're on the driver's side of the vehicle here at the front. And this is the front cargo bay, and as you see, I don't use it for a whole lot here. This is the battery control unit, so we actually have battery wiring coming out here, and then maybe the 2 batteries can fit in this space here. That would be kind of like backup. I'd really prefer it in the other section, I suppose, but you know, only because then I'd be able to use this for other items. I'm definitely aiming to get a pancake compressor or a hot dog compressor in here, so I can fire up my tires and stuff. The little inflators don't really work with this vehicle, but yes, it would be well, if you could get 2 batteries and a compressor in here, that would be kind of fine too. Okay, I can't. Oh yes, the wiring diagram for this. This unit connects up the front and the back. You can look up the TH1020 is its part number. It's made by Thor. You can actually get. I sent the circuit diagram for this unit over to Michael, and what I noticed actually is in here is there's a high voltage trippable breaker in here, and you can see it on, I think it's that grey thing on the lower left. Sorry about the crap video there. But I think you might just need to trip that breaker to stop the front and the back connecting, and either way, whatever you need to do that will be Good, so you can put the two-way DC-DC charger in. The tanks are under the driver's side as well. Notice there's these wires hanging down that belong to the tank heaters. Would it be possible to, whilst you're putting in the capacitive tank sensors, fix those wires and make sure those tank heaters work? That would be an amazing small addition to the job here. Okay, let's talk about the additional 12-volt wiring for USB. I managed to get this little device. It has a USB-A quick charge 3 and a USB-C quick charge 4 in a regular automotive part from Amazon. I can give you the part number. I'm going to leave that right on the dash there for you. And this thing vibrates around. So if you're drilling for I want one here for the coach and one here for the chassis side of these exact things. Go through the grey though, because I'd love to have that pinned to the dashboard cover here in order to stop this all. You see that vibrates real good there when we're driving along down the road. And that would just be a nice way of tidying that up. Okay. Next most important, I think, is getting this 9-volt here. It has, if you go inside the pantry here, you can see that I've got a router AC converter in there and some vinegar. The antenna has an adapter behind this TV here. It's actually up there, and the antenna wire runs down. There's a hole drilled into the ceiling behind this. So in this kind of space here, and you can obviously use that for getting up to the ceiling as well. This is where the power and the data, this is where the antenna comes down from that rotating external antenna there, and then there's a power over Ethernet connector that's plugged into that adapter there. If we could get that runs off of 12 volts, not 9. If we could get that hooked up to the coach side, 12 volts, that would be perfect too. Okay, what else? Okay, and then I'm just thinking about a couple of stretch goals, which we already talked about getting the GX tank sensor, what's it called, a GX tank 140 or something, hooked up to the GX unit. I'm not sure where you're going to put that, but the existing wiring for the sensors, it obviously comes behind this panel, so that might or might not be convenient. But yes, the actual display for the GX unit, where this is right now, it will be super nice to put an actual cargo rack on the top at the back in the space that was no solar panels. And actually, if you're going to install solar panels and you see lap sealant underneath that's missing or inadequate, I'd appreciate if you could touch those things up as well. I know this is just going to be like high quality work you're going to do, and it's going to be like that anyway. Let's see what else. Okay, another stretch goal would be a black tank flush. I've heard of something called the torpedo that can be put in it. I think the tanks are empty right now, so that will be a beauty as well. I'm just trying to think of anything else, but I think that's about it. I will add on to this video if there's any more. Feel free to move everything around. There's nothing in here that's like personal, or I would be upset if you pulled it out and moved it or anything like that. Okay, thank you.